A very good morning to you. It's the 4th of September 2014 and welcome to Brief. Let's take a look at your top trending stories for today. Postal services in Colombo and its suburbs came to a standstill yesterday due to a token strike launched by postal workers. Now, the Central Postal Exchange in Colombo was the worst affected as a result of the token strike.
The disruption of work at the Central Postal Exchange also disrupted the distribution of mail to the other areas of the country as well. The Postal Trade Union Collective noted that no disruptions have taken place to the distribution of postal voting ballot papers for the Uva Provincial Council election. However, Postmaster General Rohan Aberatna noted that the token strike has not affected postal services. He noted that members of other trade unions who did not engage in the strike have been carrying out postal services.
The son of an Uva Provincial Council candidate was injured in clashes between two groups of UNP supporters in the Monragara last morning.
The police media unit says that a complaint has been lodged that UNP Uva Provincial Council candidate Thissa Kuttiarachi and a group of his supporters had assaulted the son of fellow UNP candidate Sampath Jayasuriya. Tarinder Jayasuriya, who was injured in the attack which took place around 10:30 am today, was admitted to the Sri hospital. No arrests have been made in connection with the incident. Meanwhile, a Newsfirst.lk reporter captured this footage opposite the Monragala hospital this evening.
A doctor who was found guilty of rape and murder of a young woman at the Negombo hospital several years ago was sentenced to death yesterday. The Negombo High Court Judge H.M. Gafoor handed down the death sentence yesterday following a lengthy trial.
The death of 22-year-old Chamila Dissanayake, who fell to her death off the 6th floor of the Negombo hospital in 2007, was a subject of much controversy. Police investigations later revealed that the young woman had been raped by a doctor at the hospital who had then flung her from the 6th floor to her death. The doctor, Indika Sudarshana Balage, was later arrested and produced in court, following which indictments were filed in the Negombo High Court.
The man who was self-immolated opposite the police station in Kolpiti on Monday morning passed away while being treated in hospital Tuesday night. Now, the police say that the post-mortem examination has confirmed that the cause of the death was suicide by self-immolation.
The deceased has been identified as 72-year-old T.V. Piyasena. A retired staff sergeant of the Sri Lanka Army, Piyasena was a father of 3. He had retired from the army in 1983. He had been living at his younger daughter's residence. The police say that prior to setting himself on fire, the man had handed in a sealed envelope to the Kolpiti police. The envelope has not been opened, but when News First visited the home, we were shown a poem that the deceased had penned about President Mahinda Rajapaksa.
Chairman of the selectors of Sri Lanka cricket, Sampath Jayasuriya, speaking to Sports First yesterday, noted that the committee appointed to select the next national coach has been shortlisted to 8 candidates out of 17 applicants.
A committee comprising of 8 persons met this morning at Sri Lanka cricket headquarters to decide on the position of the Sri Lanka national cricket coach. Former Sri Lankan batsman and current head coach of the Sri Lankan team, Mavanatha Pattu, is among the 8 candidates that have been shortlisted.
The committee convened a meeting today and discussed the matter of a fielding coach and also about a coach for the team. Out of the applications we received for the post, we have shortlisted 8 applicants. 6 have been shortlisted as coaches and 2 have been shortlisted as consultants for the team. We will be holding further discussions in the future to fill the remaining vacancies.
Consultant job
And now let's take a look at your forex rates. And that's a wrap up this edition of The Brief. But don't forget to leave us a subscribe or like. From the News First team, I'm Sandru Ferdinando, reminding you always to stay brief.